Where is it?
Hey,
Oh my god.
last time
No,
I
I
failed.
was not ready
My
for this.
trusty Bone Necro met his end to none other than the Effector of Souls in Act 4, moments away from Diablo himself. But this is hardcore.
No,
Death
and I
is
died.
final, so now it's personal.
Okay.
Today we begin again. A new Necromancer, a new build, a new purpose. Revenge. From the Blood Moor to the Chaos Sanctuary, join me as we claw our way back through hell to finish what was started.
Good day.
We begin where all stories start, the rogue encampment.
Not in town.
But this time I'm not here to farm the Den of Evil, I'm here to grow strong, fast. Bone Spear is my weapon of choice, and Teeth will pave the way. I hit the Bloodmoor running, finding some follows to get my first level, and invest my points in strength and my skill in Teeth. I make my way down the road to get the waypoint from the Cold Plains, and then go back for the Den of Evil. I'd like to say if I finished in under 2 minutes, but the reality is I ran around for a while. With the Den of Evil behind me, I made a beeline towards the Countess. Do not pass Tristram, do not collect the Arcane, even though he is my favorite NPC. After about 3 Countess runs, I had an F, L, F, E, 2 RAL runes, and I'll fund the TAL later for my armor. I made my way down to Andariel and sniped her with Teeth, while keeping her busy with my clay golem. For my skill progressions, until now I had invested from level 1 to 5 in Teeth, then Clay Golem in 6th, then Teeth again until level 11, 1 in Bone Armor, and then Bone Wall for the passive. All my skills went into Vitality except for 5, which I put into Strength. I shopped for a 1 with plus Teeth, and the rest were drops. Entering Loot Golane, I went shopping. I got new boots, I got new gloves with Magic Find, a new belt, and a new mercenary. I chose Azrael with Blessed Aim, so he can help himself. Later, I rerolled a new one from a magic one, and 3 cheap gems in the cube. I then went for Adamant to get a sweet skill point. I found a set amulet on the way that will help with mana regen. After that, the usual running around. Or the Horadric cube in the halls of the dead, getting claustrophobic in the magic maggot lair looking for the staff, and in the Viper's temple just bone spearing every snake in sight to get to the amulet. I got lucky in the Arcane Sanctuary and found the summoner on the second try, and then there was only Duriel. I tried the Iron Maiden cheese with the clay golem and mercenary helping me, with moderate success, but some well-aimed bone spears finished the job. At the end of Act 2, I had invested 9 points in Teeth, 5 in Bone Wall, and was starting to fill up Bone Spear. For the stat points, 5 more in Strength, and the rest in Vitality. In Act 3, Decker-Kane is excited to travel to Mighty Curest, but all I was thinking was please find a skip from the spider forest to the flare jungle so I can get out of this tropical weather. Making good use of both Teeth and Bone Spear, I acquired a Jade figurine right out of the gate, so I can add 20 life that could save my run in a pinch. I then decide I need my TAL rune to create my stealth armor, and I go back for a Countess run. Evidently I get yet another RAL rune. It's not until later that I realize I had 3 ETH runes that make a TAL. New move, I know, but I'm owning up to it. Back in Kurust, I track down the spider cavern and secure Kalim's Eye, the first organ needed for the flail. Just outside the spider cavern, the skip was real. I jumped directly into the flare jungle and made my way to the dungeon. It's at this time that I realize I can make the stealth armor and go back to upgrade the runes and socket it. I feel stronger and faster. Back in the flare jungle, I make quick work of the minions with the bone spears, excellent for long corridors by the way, and acquire the Kalim's Ear. I then sprinted into the lower Kurust in the Ruin Temple to get the stat points and the best NPC line in the game. I just love that accent. Next was the sewers with Kalim's brain, and I was really ready to face the High Council. The fight was a little scary with the surprise of Geleb's corpse explosion, but I prevailed and opened the path to Mephisto. The Lord of Hatred was easy with an Iron Maiden and the help of my golem and my beloved mercenary. At the end of Act 3, I invested all of my skills in Bone Spear, and for my stat points, they all went into Vitality. Act 4. This is where I died. Not this time. I knew what the Infector of Souls was capable of. First order of business, some shield reroll. Lucky me, I got a +1 Bone Spear on the first try. Mephisto also helped with a dropped helmet that will increase my lightning resistance. My first visit was to Weasel in the Plains of Despair. He has some thick skin, but the Bone Spears did their jobs. In the River of Flame, I got a nice shield drop with faster hit recovery and good resistances. I guess I'll have to switch my rerolled one. Next to fall was Hephaestus the Armorer. Not a complicated fight, and using the Hellforge, I got an arm rune. Always lucky, I guess. Once again, I changed the shield. I had a drop in my stash and I wanted to spread my resistances more, not focus on just poison. Reaching the Chaos Sanctuary, this was the moment of truth. The other seals weren't so difficult and I saved the Infector of Souls for last. I opened the seal and also a safety teleport and sniped him from across the chasm. He fell and I, like the forever noob that I am, rushed to sea and almost got killed by one of his minions. I panic drank a potion and a full rejuve and all was well. Diablo was a different story than his brothers. He instantly killed my golem and my beloved mercenary and kept spamming fire and lightning attacks. I guess he doesn't have any mana issues like me. After about 12 minutes of going back and resurrecting my mercenary, I managed to vanquish him. For skills, in Act 4 I added to the Bone Spear, while I did use a Blood Golem for one of the items, because it was more tanky. For stat points I had a 10 in strength, just to be able to wear some of the loot I got, and the rest went in, well, you guessed it, Vitality. Now, after avenging my ancestor, I had to move ahead to Act 5. I made my way up the bloody foothills to stop the siege and kill Shank the Overseer. I then searched for some lost barbarians, found them and sent them home. Mala then sent me searching for a girl by the frozen river, Anya by name, and I saved her from some yetis. I did skip Nilatak because I don't really like him that much. After a few detours, I found the Ancient's Plateau and prepared to find the barbarians with extra potions on the ground. But I found I didn't really need them. I did pick them up after the fight. Those are good quality potions, you don't leave them on the ground. I arrived in the Wallstone Keep and found the socketed shield, so you guessed it, I changed it once more. Ancient's Pledge is a good help when passing to Nightmare difficulty. In the Throne of Destruction, I did have to kite some of the dinosaurs, because they killed my beloved Astral and left me all alone. Well, I did have the golem, not all alone. Lastly, Bale, with his huge life pool, took me a while to defeat, but he doesn't hit that hard, so it was just a matter of time. I was now known as Destroyer Shaun of the Dead. Finally, I finished the normal difficulty as a level 41 Necromancer with 54 strength, 36 dexterity, 140 vitality and 44 energy. My resistances were maxed thanks to the Ancient's Pledge. My skills were invested 9 in Teeth, 1 in Corpse Explosion, 14 in Bone Spear, 1 in Bone Armor, and 6 in Bone Wall, 1 in Clay Golem, and 1 in Amplify Damage Iron Maiden that I used, and this one comes from an item. For my inventory, I have this U wand socketed with a T rune with 2 to Bone Spear, and that's about it. I have this chain gloves with 22 better chance of getting magic item. I have this ring with fire and poison resist. I have this demon hide sash that I could imbue in Nightmare. with plus 12 slots, which was important to me. I have this other ring with lightning resist and some other stuff. I have this Coif of Glory helm with lightning resist. I have the stealth chainmail TAL+ETH with 25 faster run walk, 25 faster cast rate, 25 faster hit recovery, poison resist, and some other goodies. This one is perfect for the normal difficulty and really easy to craft. I have Cyverb's Icon Amulet, which gives me regenerate mana. I have the Ancient's Pledge Guide Shield with a bunch of resistances and 10% mana. Damage goes to mana. And these boots with 10% faster run walk and heal stamina plus and fire resist. So that's it. Thank you. You can go outside and play now.